play. I haven't seen them play before, but Ajax is able to hold his own with majority of the Force players that we have. So I think they got this one for sure.
Yeah, I have Ajax and Wazzeh too, but I think Ajax is actually probably better than SketchUp in Force.
Yeah.
His Vader is a lot more deadly just because I feel like he has a better understanding of the tactics. You know, Sketch is the best no Force Vader, but he really didn't have a firm grasp of the Force tactics. Ajax plays really smart. He plays off the ground with Vader. He uses his choke a lot better than SketchUp does, and
Yeah.
still has that ability to use the dash attack, to use the nulls that the no Force players use.
Yeah, and that's extremely important because when you see the William and Sketch match, SketchUp was doing mostly no Force as his Vader, and that's all well and good, but there's a time and place for it, and I feel Ajax has a better understanding of that.
And he got a double kill to start it off, and looks like Zemo's in a bad spot here. Yep, and that's 3 for Ajax immediately.
Wow.
Puma needs to get off the ground here. And
He's got his teammate spawned in now.
Yeah, Zemo's in. What I've noticed from a lot of the Conquest players is that they really don't understand the concept of high ground.
Yeah.
No, and to be fair for them, in Conquest, high ground doesn't really mean anything in the first place.
Yeah. And Ajax starting off strong. A solid 4 kills already.
Yeah, Ajax knows what he's doing. He's gonna be able to take advantage of maybe these Conquest players not being too experienced, it looks like.
Yeah, and I think that if I was the Conquest players, I would stop spawning in the Cantina. It's a hard spot to get out of.
Yeah, like right here.
Right, yeah. You put yourself in a bad position, especially if they know you're spawning there. Alright, so Zemo's made the switch over to Vader, hoping to maybe put some pressure on Ajax and Wazzeh.
He seemed to miss his ramp there. Oh, now Zemo's down. Oh, good push.
Okay.
Can they get both? Yeah.
That was a great save there by Puma.
Yeah, that was.
It was, but seemed like more of a mess up on Ajax's part. Because
Yeah.
he could see them all coming from quite a ways away. I don't know, maybe his block dropped or something, but...
Yeah, that happens a little too frequently.
That is one thing the criticism I would have of Ajax's game is he's still learning the map awareness part of it, and learning how fast a Force player can get to you to make a save. He just goes in, he's very reckless, and he plays a lot like someone like Viking, but without the map awareness.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But that comes with time, and he'll develop that. I actually think he's going to develop into a really good Force player.
No, I do too. Looks like Zemo's down.
Taking on here a 2v1 team with Vader is not a great idea. Nice,
oh, I missed the one hit. Wow.
Nice backslash there by Puma.
Yeah, takes advantage of it.
But again, there's more of a mistake there on Ajax's part.
Yeah.
Now, they should push 2-on-1 here, but I don't know if they know to do
Looks
that.
like they
Wazzeh's up.
No, if
Ajax
I were...
is back.
The only thing that would have kept me from pushing there is not knowing where the Luke was in the first place.
Oh, wow. Puma again. Ajax gets out and gets a double kill.
I think he wants to keep them separated by spawns.
Oh, yeah. And he did do that because now Puma is by himself.
Yeah, and see there's that disadvantage of spawning in the cantina. You have to come out immediate on low ground.
Hmm. They're asking, what is BM?
Bad manners? I don't know.
Oh. I mean, it's not against the rules to be an asshole, but it's
It
not
is
nice.
not. I mean, it's a time and place for being nice, and tournament match is not exactly the place.
Yeah.
So it looks like Zemo really doesn't understand how to use choke. I'm wondering. It seems like Puma might be the more experienced player.
Yeah, I'm feeling that
They should
too.
make a change and give Puma the choker.
It's sometimes safer for the more experienced player to be the pusher, and they can save. And the choker, all he really needs to do is have his presence there, and it's going to make him start running away.
Yeah, watching Puma, I can see what you mean by he has a real problem identifying that he should stay off the ground in most cases.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've seen him on a roof like twice.
Going back to spawn. Oh no.
That was like
Messed up
terrible
the kill.
decision making by Zemo. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Wow. It was a good pickup by Wazzeh.
How do you say his name? Does anyone actually know? Wazzeh?
I'm
Don't
not sure.
know.
I've heard it pronounced like 3 different ways.
Wazzeh.
Oh, they have a separated spawn, the villains.
Wazzeh.
So what are we looking at here? 9 kills Ajax, 4 kills Wazzeh, 4 kills Puma. So it is 13-4 right now. Ajax Wazzeh lead.
And again, Puma and Zemo are separated. They're just not on the same page at all here.
No. Which is bad enough, considering if you take every person one-on-one here, Ajax could beat both of them, and Wazzeh probably could beat both of them, but together they might at least have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not going to do them any favors to stay away
And
from
this
each
is-
other.
And this is definitely Ajax and at least Ajax's weaker side.
Oh, Zemo.
Oh,
Oh. It's a nice strike on the Obi. Gets out of the loot combo.
Oh, that might have been a case of the wrong force
No,
power
no.
turned on.
Yeah.
That's amusing since they're actually no force players.
Yeah. In Hidden Arrows, it's like the best North Force group around.
It was
Good save
almost,
by Ajax.
almost a good save by Zemo.
Oh, and he gets both. Vader tried to get away, but
I think Zemo doesn't know how to blink block, or should have anticipated that block, because in that situation you have to block, hope that he tumbles your teammate, and then choke him, and give your teammate time to get up.
Ajax doing a civil duty and repairing the health droid.
Is he?
Yeah. He's healed up and no one knows.
Ajax is trying to get energy regen or something, damage reduction.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's died recently.
So Ajax is definitely carrying the team here with 13 kills.
Yeah.
And Puma has all the kills for the villain side, so it's 17-4.
No.
17-5, I'm sorry.
Good save by Wazzeh. Oh, jeez.
Ajax is just trolling right now. Smurfing on it.
I remember doing that taunt. That was a good one.
Yeah. That's what, a circa 2009 taunt?
No, it's just like a mental battle too. Zemo and Puma have already showed that they're a little agitated. So I think he's just trying to get him even more worked up.
See, that's the perfect tactic to use against someone like Eric, who gets very agitated.
Yeah. Oh, a nice dash by the Vader.
Or,
Picks up a kill on Ajax.
don't want
Right
to
here,
name any
Puma-
names, but good tactic to use against somebody in here, too.
That doesn't work on me anymore.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
If you want to make Devil mad, you just sit on top of a tower.
yes.
Oh yeah. But hey, we got refs for that now, so
Good save there by Puma.
yeah.
We'll try and close the lead.
Zemo got a nice knockdown on Wazzeh. Puma was in a good spot.
Now, look here. Puma doesn't need to heal, so he should be on top of one of the towers, or at least one of the buildings.
I would say that's a preference thing, because personally, if you get to somewhere where they don't know where you are, you're better off not showing them where you are until they find you. Once they find
wow.
you, then all bets are off for getting up somewhere high and defending it. But the longer you can stay hidden, the more healing you can get uncontested.
Oh, and that was smart there by Puma. He saw the.
Oh, and the spawn.
Yep.
Oh, that was
Wow.
unfortunate. That's just bad.
Yep.
Bad luck there.
I mean, that's why you don't want to be on the ground in their spawn, anyways.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
But that was good play before by Puma. He saw Ajax coming and he left Wazzeh for Puma after making the save. So, but right here again needs to get off the ground. As the
Yeah.
heroes, you could play on the ground a little bit more, but as villains, you really want to try and stay off the ground. Especially when you're
Yeah.
playing against a Vader. As the heroes, you want to play a little more on the ground, but
Just short.
Oh,
And then Ajax with the one shot.
now he goes to help his team. Oh, but Wazzeh has it handled. Just trolling now.
Seems to be a dependency Zemo has on Vader's speed for trying to escape without realizing in most positions they can push you before you get out of range.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
it's
Vader's
faster to sprint jump away. Then you can get out of some situations. But
Vader's sprint speed is a. You overestimate its power.
oh,
When you're a
jeez.
beginner.
Now they're just fighting over the kill.
Wazzeh said, "Well, I need to pad my stats too." Or I can
Yeah,
keep track of this.
taking all the kills.
Oh, and he's teabagging. What a guy.
On a live broadcast. Jeez.
Pretty sure it wasn't Lack doing that yesterday too.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I want to see someone
Backslash by Ajax.
and another good one hit. You know
Yeah.
what we haven't seen too much of? We haven't seen too many saber throws. I don't think I've seen like any like spacing saber throws, you know? Everything's been just dash, dash, dash.
Good aerial by Ajax there.
It has been, but in their defense for it, when not to be rude, but when fighting people less experienced than you, you're generally better off being more aggressive if they don't know how to handle it anyway.
Yeah, and I'm talking more for Zemo and Puma. I think they would want to use. They're playing against an aggressive team. They want to get a little more space.
Yeah.
You know, create a little more width. Give them a little more time, because Ajax and Wazzeh are just coming in and absolutely slaughtering them with pressure.
And no force players excel at that. Just rushing in and creating pressure. And I mean, if your conquest players throw in your saber, you know, it's kind of like shooting a gun.
Right.
Except
and we got to be
the
getting
bullet
close to
comes
game
back to
here,
you.
and I think that is solid.
22-8, I believe so.
Let me spawn in real quick.
You're spawning it.
Yeah, give me 5 seconds.
30-11.
I'm not Devastator, I can't do math. I want to look at the score. Okay, you're good.
30-11. Yeah.
I'm good to restart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's not how you do it.
Nope, sure not.
Wait, why is that not how you do it?
Because you didn't put /admin.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
There you go.
So they need 12 to clinch here, and I think this will be a very fast side, and I think Ajax is gonna.
Yeah.
A
Force
hefty-
players tend to be a lot better on villains, which is kind of the same for everyone, but
a
just a
hefty-
Vader in the hands of Ajax is going to be pretty terrifying.
A hefty KD for Ajax right off the bat, too.
Yeah. 22-6.
And all
He's
the
definitely the
awards.
powerhouse of the team.
Mm-hmm.
We can't lose.
I feel like they're not bad as it is, but I feel like they could go much further if Wazzeh could get more experience in being a good support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's what Ajax needs.
Ajax is the aggro player. He's gonna go.
He's a very good frontliner.
Yeah, he's your typical like Manny or Viking, someone who's gonna really push it. If Wazzeh could be a
If he can
support
capitalize
player,
on that.
yeah. If he could learn to use the higher ground to make saves, then I think that they could go pretty far.
Mm-hmm. Well, this round we'll see how it is with Zemo pushing too. It might come out different with that.
Yeah. A lot of, Oh, nice pickup by Zemo.
And choking is a lot harder if you're inexperienced in the Force game. There's a bigger learning curve to be a good choker.
Very much so.
Alright.
Nope. Seems we have a timeout.
Toby timed out. Is that Puma? Oh, deduct a kill.
No, I would say it's fine since, it seemed like he was sprinting and trying to get away at the time anyway.
Oh, okay.
He might have been trying to get away to pause. But as is, unless he says otherwise, in my eyes it looked like he was just trying to defend himself to go pause.
And there's a good push there by Wazzeh.
And unfortunately for Puma, it could have been a trade, but Obi-Wan just can't kill the Vader that quickly.
Yeah, I think that's also something that You don't know right away until you've played a couple times that Obi's combo doesn't kill Vader.
Yeah, and that's just a lack of experience. Ajax baiting Wazzeh there.
He said it was pronounced Wazzeh. He commented.
Wazzeh, okay.
The H is silent, you pleb.
Yeah, well,
It's French.
Alright, if I'm counting right, that's 6-1. So off to a hot start here. And on the ground in their spawn, that's an interesting tactic.
yeah, while being choked by your teammate. That's a good choke on the Obi.
Oh, but something I didn't think about. They
Oh,
might be
good
better
save.
off with 2 pushers, but do these 2 players know how to combat choking in the first place?
Well, they did ask if slow run was allowed at the beginning of the match to Devastator when they were talking to him, so they at least know the theory.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know why Ajax didn't choke him there, he just watched him.
That's something I was telling Ajax earlier when he was practicing with Seville and I, that he does a good job mixing up the force and no force, but he still depends on no force a little too much from time to time. And there's a lot of times, even with Vader's speed, like if you try to sprint jump aerial, it's still a massive distance to cross. They're gonna see you coming, and they're gonna have time to react.
It works in larger scrims when you can just do that. There's so many distracted players, but you really can't get away with that in a 2v2. And I think it's 8-1, about to be 9-1. Yeah,
Pick up by Ajax.
and that should be 10-1 there. So 2 away from ending this. And the really cheeky move of healing in their spawn, that's insulting.
Not gonna lie, I've done that a few times myself. And I just
So that
think, I'll watch the map, and when red appears, I'll run.
yeah.
That's the really disrespectful move right there.
No, it's the closest elf droid.
Yeah, it's in a convenient spot. It's
Alright,
like Wazzeh's.
there should be 11, and this should be game here. if
And
they finish
Ajax
it.
is just watching.
Yep.
No, as a choker should. Just watch.
Yep.
Watch and be ready to choke.
Looks like that's game.
Don't kill him, don't kill him. Okay.
Nah, he's just keeping
Don't
him
mess
down.
up the stats.
I'm coming in.
12-1 it was.
Currently, the score is 13-1.
13-1. Well, who got the last kill?
I believe it was Wazzeh.
Wazzeh
Yeah.
on
On the Obi-Wan, so Puma, I believe.
Puma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll have to subtract a kill from Puma or a death from Puma and a kill from Wazzeh. But yeah, I think that went overall as we expected.
Devastator, when you look at this, one's at the bottom, one's at the top.
Looks like Wazzeh had the most kills on the villain side.
And Ajax with the only death on villains.
Yep. It's a pretty quick match, and believe Wazzeh and Ajax will go on to face Roll and Skylink.
I got a bad
They
feeling
played
about this.